Konnichiwa minasan, watashi no Mae wa Jaeger desu, and welcome back to the front. In our last episode, we did a few things. Unfortunately, one of them being a siege which lasted far too long, which finally got me around to changing the ideology of my warfare. I'm going to be implementing this change from the go, I think from now on, which is, if I can afford the siege, I'm going to not do the siege. And if that and it sounds weird, but I'm going to try and force field battles more and more now. I've been noticing with a lot of my videos, and especially in some of the cases, it just drags the fucking campaign out. So it's like, if I can make some progress in some parts, I think we can make more meaningful progress in others, which I think is really awesome. Aha! Weaponsmith, extra melee attack. So you're the one I'm focusing on building on. Yes, I'm making you into a citadel, which allows me for more weapons. So we have check, check, and check. Technically, we have all the dudes we need here. That's actually pretty fucking awesome. Right, well, you're going to be the center hub for my recruitment stations, and considering we lost a lot of troops over there, I think you need more. No, but we're going to also do, if I'm not mistaken, what we can do with this is we can probably make into a either, we can get an encampment out of this, and then we can use the encampment to improve troops, either by improving their melee attack even more so their stats are just going to be through the fucking roof, or I should make them so that they have some body armor, so that they're not only extremely good in combat, but also can tank quite a lot. It's a bit of a mixed bag, that one, I won't lie. But we did grab East Etsu, the settlement that was a pig last time. Absolute pig. God. Was it West Hida? I can't remember. I know it was one of the two. Right, Swordmaster, Armory. Really, as Chosokabe, we should get a bow. Archery dojo, just because I think we're going to need it. I don't want to make too many recruitments inside the capital, because obviously we don't want to have to deal with that. We do, however, have a problem of enemy armies. This army has taken a beating, but could possibly go out. You are in there, though, and you could kill the commander, which might make things better. I'm not saying they make them perfect, but they make them better. And also getting rid of an army is nice. I don't have any Metsukes nearby, or ones that could perhaps do something. I wish I could, though. That would be awesome. I would totally try and buy off a general. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Right. Can you do something? Could you do something? I don't think you could. No, you couldn't. You need more Metsukes up. I've got priests. I'm getting priests set up, ready to go, pretty much in that sector. 3 turns until this army wants to come out. That's fine. I don't want to bribe settlements, but what I will do, I will make my way with my shinobi to get into sneaky sneak. I'll still keep him in the forest. There you go. So what we're going to try and do is I'm going to try and see if I can get that cow over there. Maybe I could try and force her to join. I don't think she will, though. She's very good at assassinating. That's a worry. Standoff is currently going on over here. Over here, we finally got land consolidation I can build up on, which is good. Sadly, I can't really do much for you, but I can do something for the cavalry in this army. Yep. Reinforcing cavalry units can make their way to the front. What we got? Special Spears of Shigane. I lost those guys fairly early on last time. This time we're going to be different. We've got bow. We got Katana Cavalry as well. Very good, very good. Cavalry is literally going to be on the fucking tits. I'm going to go hold off with the Great Guard Bow Cavalry, because if you look at their accuracy, not that great. In comparison to some of the other settlements I've had, that kind of cavalry is probably better suited in one of these locations. Do I have any cavalry locations? Or do I not? No. No, I don't think we do we? No. That sucks. What about, sounds bad, but, all the way over here. Uzen, what are you doing here? Oh, you're the special matchlocks who did something once. I'm going to just delete you. I'm going to try and remove sentimentality from my armies. There's no archers here either. Well, there are archers, but not a cavalry force. Ooh, lag. Yeah, there's nothing. I probably will need to buy a, yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to buy it. Huh, that sucks. Huh. That does somewhat suck, I won't lie. Oh my god, how have I missed that? Well, by not fighting here for so long. You kind of one of those occasions where you occasionally pass over a settlement that you once controlled. Sawmills. Where's the paper mills? Where's the... No. It was here, wasn't it? Yes. Bowmaker. Hockey. Okay, since we can have a citadel, it's a long time in the coming, so maybe if we're lucky, but we'll build the citadel anyway. We've got the food now. We can afford it. And then I'll build up a special cavalry training group. So we're not going to see the Great Guard for a very long time. But I think at the rate that we progress in our campaigns, there we go, Mr. Ninja Man waddling through. Yeah, we're not going to see much action from him for a while, unfortunately. Yeah, is that seriously a better long way? I will agree that is actually kind of better. Oh god, there's no roads at all. But there's Imperial roads here. Why? Why do you do this to me? Omozio. Oh, that was because it had a church, didn't it? I'll turn it into a sake den. More happiness, more people, more drugs. Everyone wants more drugs. It's a well-known fact. Right, well, we're making a shit ton of... oh god, I just thought we could have had Ronin. You know what? Who are you? Hell yeah. I'll totally do that. Oh, do we have Katana Ronin? Do we have Yari Naginata Ronin? I assume we do. No, we don't. Melee combat's... That's a shame. I would love some Naginata Ronin. Because I love my Naginatas. I know the Naginatas aren't exactly, Okay, let's have a little comparison. Do I have any Naginata Ronin nearby? No. Okay, well, Okay, so Naginata Ronin? Anybody? I can just go with Naginata Samurai, but I'm fairly certain I've got some Naginata Ronin somewhere. Yeah, Benki's blades are there. Badasses that they are. Yari Ronin. Kabu Kama. Do we have one of those? Oh, hang on. We do. We do. Well, we don't. Yeah, we do. We can recruit Naginata Ronin. So, the question is... I think we can dismantle the castle. Like, it's a castle. Yes, dismantle the castle. Now, what we'll do is we'll dismantle the cavalry because... I kind of feel cavalry should be focused more on archery. Yes, cavalry should be focused on archery. No, I'm dumb. Cavalry should be focused on the charge. Infantry should be focused on the melee. While having melee stats is really nice, I've always felt in this game, and in my particular preference when it comes to cavalry, cavalry's the shock and awe of most things. You know, like they are literally. You could argue they are tanks. In this game. So having a cavalry with a massive, with a punching power to instantly decapitate an enemy force's ability to fight, far superior than, say, having a cavalry force, which, while their melee skills and other stuff is really good, I've always felt that they've not really meant to be staying power. Whereas infantry, in my opinion, backbone of any kind of army, has the staying power. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to train up, I'm going to get some... We're still going to train up some Naginatas. I might sneeze. Actually, we need to probably think about another... Excuse me. I felt that one coming. That was irritating. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the cavalry side, which, yes, it sucks. But in comparison, which one's better? Okay, so we have one less melee attack. And one less melee charge, but we get the Banzai ability, which I think is far superior than what the Katana can. I mean, obviously the Katana infantry have way more dudes. And they do have extra stats, but they don't have the Banzai ability, which can mean the difference between... Actually, to be honest with you, I think I'll go with the Katana Samurai. I don't know why I'm feeling sympathetic to them, but right now my brain says, go help them. Right, meanwhile, now that we're doing this, we're going to have you go for a kill. We can easily kill this guy. I don't really want to kill this guy, but I think we can. Actually, no, what we'll do is we'll sabotage the army. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that army can't do anything now. It can't move or can't really do much. And that gives this army time to recover. We'll only need one more turn in a sense to recover. And what I'll do also is I will recruit some... he says... There's no one here within... It'll take at least 2 turns to do shit. Yeah. Well, we'll need only a turn to repair most of our shit. So what we'll do is I'll have this army. We'll have both the armies out, or I'll move this army to a position. Then this army basically holds the line against what this army has, which it does have Mangadels, which is a problem. It can cause some pretty nasty damage. We have cannon, but that's coming in as reinforcements. So it's probably not going to take part in the battle. And I'm half tempted to move the cannon back into West Hida because I don't think it'll be very useful. I mean, in terms of sieges, cannon is lovely, but in terms of gameplay, it's going to be an absolute bitch in the field. So we're going to try and adjust to more field-focused things. Our campaigns are going to be a little bit more field-focused. So, with this all going on, I think it's safe time to move for another turn. And then that way we can begin to make some real progress towards making our goals known. Aha! Like I bloody well hoped. Case in fucking point. So, Mr. Kiso and his son has decided to make a brave but stupid attempt at coming out. Our cannon, infantry, matchlocks, plus supporting armies of the same will come out. And this is where my army's matchlock advantage will actually start coming through. And this, I think, is going to be far more enjoyable than, say, other shit where I'd be doing whatever, which is kind of true. It's true. I am kind of happy to see the end of irritating things such as stuff like that. So yeah, no, this is a complete happiness for that. Just yeah. I'm just like, yay! Because I was looking back at some of the footage. Ooh, it's dark and rainy. It looks cool though. That's the one downside. I like how you berate them for being stupid to attack, but you feel sorry for them because they're attacking. Ooh, this is good ground. Cannon are actually kind of potentially fucked over at this point, though, because they're on the lip of the hill and not on the top of the hill. They're more or less on the top of the hill. Undo that. You deploy there. Ironically, these guns are probably going to have a lot of use. We've not actually had a lot of use of the Kiha Taihos in quite some while. Matchlock weapons are going to be slightly interesting, not going to lie. But we can take advantage of the situation. Katana infantry will form up and be the QRF. I'm going to put the Naginatas... I'm going to put the Naginata Samurai in a defensive posture around here, so they basically block this line of assault. Matchlocks, I'm going to try and put them in a position where they have shots inbound over this area, because the enemy are going to have to deploy here. I've got the cannon advantage. They're going to have to come up these hills. The Yari Samurai are going to set up in this beautiful location, and the matchlocks are hopefully going to have good shots on them, so I'm going to hopefully be in a strong enough position to do that. Cavalry, I will deploy... Didn't really give me a lot of room, but I am going to deploy them to the eastern half of the flank. You know me, I can't get my directions right. I'm going to put my dude up to there. We're going to kind of camp this hill a little bit. Samurai will form up. I'm going to have to lose my firepower ability because I think getting set up is going to be far more important. Right. Katana infantry will move up to the top of this hill. Who's left? The Naginata Samurai will go here. Onabushi will go here. To be honest with you, only one could be needed for this area. Alright, we'll put the non-experienced on the front line and all the new and the more veteran group on the rear, just so that way the newer guys can get some EXP. I'm actually going to do a bit of an interesting tactic. I'm going to dismount my dude, and he's going to be able to instantly set up into fight or flight mode. Right. Get the infantry set up as soon as possible. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how their visual sightline is going to be, but I think it's going to be pretty okay. At least in some part. Who's in the center line? Who's in the center line? You? I'm going to try and put you there. And you on the left flank, I am going to try and plonk you. Meanwhile, you guys just make your way over there. And you, I'm going to try and plonk you here. So you can be right up close. And when you do get into position, go into that. Right, I want you boys to make a move. We'll only need 2 of these guys. Get them into this position here. And they can form into a defensive square. You, I'm going to form you defensively over here to try and counteract whatever shit may flow in their direction. Less experienced Naginata will form up defensively here and turn into a spike wall. You and you are QRF towards here. In fact, you know what? I'll put you on the rear defensive line just in case. Katana infantry, I want you to take center line over here. Right, you guys will need to have to hold fire for a little bit longer whilst I get my shit set up. Right, we'll wait till reinforcements arrive. Right, you two. Fire frei. Engage. You may cause friendly fire. I'm hoping you don't cause that much friendly fire. I'm like staring at them like, this may be a bad thing. Right, I'm going to take some extra time just to figure out what we got. So, Mr. Okabayashi, you can go there. Your Chosokabe Daikyus will be... I'd like not to have to use them. But I will position them in regards to defensive positioning. Yeah. You lads, followed by the Yari Ronin, will form ahead of the... You will form ahead. Double time it. You will go here. Daikyus can also go here, I'd say. You and you make your way towards this position. And the Katana Ronins will be in position over here, acting as backup. Matchlock, Arquebuse, I don't think they can do much good here, but we'll get them over there just in case. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's move. Right. Cavalry, I want you to reinforce this right flank. I want to try and focus some of those, right. Spear wall. Spears wall. Right, 2 of you will form up on the left side. Actually, you guys have a use after all. Run up towards this location. You guys take up defensive positions on here, and you will provide fire support for the... And there's less risk of friendly fire. I like this plan. If you want to get into position and get ready for the big one. Cannon. Concentrate fire on them. Cease fire. Re-emerge fire. Go. Okay, General. Cease fire. Rapid fire. Didn't really think you guys would actually commit that much anyway. Ooh. Guys just arrived on time. Fantastic. That is brilliant timing. Naginata Shigaru. So you boys are basically going to be a real pain in the ass. Right, well, we'll form up. Make sure you're in the open. These guys are taking a massive shit kicking. Katana infantry, be prepared to move in. Come out of the form. You guys come out of the form. Get in the thick of it. Get in the thick of it. Move into position. How are we doing? Go kill. You'll take casualties, but they're not. They don't have a major bonus against cavalry. Stand and fight. These boys are literally just going to stand against the shit. Bows are in position, doing whatever. Katanas may do something. I mean, it's an Ashigaru unit, so I doubt... Like, it'll cause damage to my cavalry, but I don't think it'll be so damaging that I'll lose half the cavalry force. It'll just be occasional dudes. Right. Once that unit... Yep. Gone. Move. Those dudes are going to be into fire. Why are you guys looking that way? That's just stupid. These dudes are going to fight like fucking savages, and that's exactly what I want. Right, you. Go hit them in the rear. You two. Form up. And make ready for a yes, cowardly attack. Go. Go smack 'em room. I forgot to put the guard mode on. That unit of Naginatas is getting the shit kicked out of it. Go have fun. Cannon, cease fire, unlimber. Cannon, unlimber. You boys, set up as fast as you can.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Right, we've broken them on that main attack. I'll move the Daikyu into position to try and support. Can try and avoid using these guys. Keeping the armies as fresh as possible, because they may not all go down. Right, withdraw. That's fine. Your armies are going to get fucked anyway. Right, you boys start chasing after remnants of Ashigaru or bows or whoever. Counterattack has been defeated. Breakthrough on the left flank. A noble attempt, but in the end foolish. Cease fire. You boys, cease fire. A little bit more of a fustercluck than I'm used to, but at the same time, well worth the effort. Especially since we've got a shitload of their dudes dead. Right, where's more of those dudes? It's a shame we can't get some of these. I mean, they're now getting down to the actually, in terms of priority, Ashigaru, nowhere near really a priority. General, highest of priorities, but I don't think we're going to catch him in time. We could try, though. Nah, he's going to take forever, and my general is helping mop up the remaining resistance, though. There's a lot of units over here. Double time. Where's their general? It's over there. I don't think he's going to get them. Make your way over there, though. Make your way over there. Ooh, you guys have suffered a shit ton of casualties. I mean, we definitely suffered casualties, without a shadow of a doubt. More than I'd like, maybe? That's a good possibility. But I think we've done a good enough job at destroying the majority of the garrison in that army. Get some health. Oh, it's so close. He's just like, yep. Alright, time to get back on the horse. He did his job, though. He did his job. Oh, so close. Nope. I think the general's only just going to get away with it as well. That sucks balls. The only thing that could save him, well, save us, is the fact that he'll slow right down at the edge and I can hopefully catch him. Oh, come on! Oh, he's so close! Oh, come on! Fucker! Son of a bitch! Fuck's sake. I know there's that whole if you end the battle, but I found that that's kind of mixed. I know that there's this thing where if you end the battle with the enemy army in the field, you can apparently do shitloads of damage to them. But I've done that, and I've yet to see a decisive... Oh, yeah, he's all dead. But, yeah. We killed a shit ton. We lost a lot, but we killed a shit ton. About half the enemy casualties we took, so I wouldn't call that amazing, but I think we did okay. General ranked up. Enemy garrison is pitifully small now, and I could already resolve that. Huh? Kaizuki, okay. I used to be trade agreement with them, but now they have decided to do dick move on me. It's a shame.
Send multiple trade ships to a trade port.
Shut up. Okitsune has ranked up. Fantastic. Oh. That is nice. 8 turns of even better samurai. That's very awesome to hear. So the good news is Mr. Okitsune has ranked up once again. Doing what all dudes do best. Can you make the kill? I think you can. He's a 40% chance, but that is their higher ranking agent. That's a good result. That's a very good result. Assassin, go kill the bitch. Yep. She's gone as well. Fantastic. I need you to move up. Okay, I'm going to save and hypothetically attack. I don't think it'll count, which is why I want to try and do it this way. Will I have reinforcements? No. I can do this. Really? Fuck you. Okay, we'll have to do it the other way around then. Right. You have basically just... Yeah, the garrison inside is completely pitiful now. Dead. And nothing will hopefully be gone. Nothing will hopefully be gone. You know what I mean. But Okitsune has killed the enemy. And the daimyo, who I think has been a respawn, And so the Kiso are now gone. Their attempts at declaring war have failed ever so massively. And now we can continue the process. Also, but better still, the settlement is actually relatively chill with us being there, which is hilarious. Considering that... Okay, so now we can do this. Boff. Doesn't really give us too much info, but we do get the info on Kai. So I suppose that's something. There's a general in there with an army, and I can potentially bash. I don't want to buy the castle. I want to buy the general. Doi Norikuni. Doi. Oh my god, I want him. He sounds amazing. I know, right? We'll have you boys join up with the other army. I think some Tokikuni has been given the shorthand for a while now, so I'm going to replace some of his matchlock infantry. Actually, no, his bow... Actually... He doesn't have any cavalry in his army, does he? No. Alright, what do I not need? Same range, but there are... We'll get rid of the non-accurate units. Time for you to leave. We're gonna have our command. We're gonna have Tokikuni have some pretty dope cavalry, and then you join up with that. So, it's a shame that Mr. Kiyama isn't like the high-ranking officer. Like, he should be in that one. Like, that should be the commander. And then you boys will just follow along, whoever. Like, we'll still use you, but obviously... Totomi is slowly converting to Christianity, but in the next turn we'll be fine. The army in here took a bit of a beating, so that's fine. And I'm going to put you boys in a position for the next advance. Same goes for you. Just, like, hide. Interestingly enough, we're going to have to decide how we're going to proceed with this whole attack thing. East Etchu is fine. I'm going to put you over on the West Etchu, because this army is doing fine. Stronghold or castle? We'll go with that. Go with that as well. Actually, we'll probably go with a church. Yeah, the churches should be fine. Because then that's like a nice little crossroad. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements. And then you can be a Sakiden. No, you're the fucking, market. Then we could still have the encampment as well. But the market is what makes it work. It sounds stupid that I need to buy a market to buy soldiers. But hey-ho. Right, Mr. Naokuzo. Time for you to make a move. We are almost at the end of campaign season, though. So, I don't know whether it's worth doing this. Because there's a significant turn delay. And if we're going to do this, if I'm going to stick with my routine of trying to make some more progress in the campaign, I think we're going to have to try and not just go in for another siege. So, I mean, West Echigo is a settlement. It's pretty good provincial wealth. It has a lot of farming. It's got land consolidation. It does have a castle. It's got a bunch of use. Unfortunately, it does have the temple complex, which means it's going to be way more resistant to conversion, which is going to suck. But that's where our soldiers are going to... Well, that's where our soldiers come in. No, but yeah, kind of yeah, but no. Ooh. That would be hilarious. Let's move into position with our... Let's move our Metsuke up a bit. I'm going to see if I can steal that army. If we can nab the Tetsu Tanagashima unit, I'll have 2 units of fucking Tanagashima. Yes, they're not going to be as accurate, but it's like... Fuck it, I want that. Right. If you'd like to minister the settlement, I know you're very good at doing that. And the priest in this settlement can move on, because... he's done his job. I'm going to have him move on, and he's going to start doing some more stuff. I do love converting. It's a lovely concept. It's basically turning the entire world against themselves. It's awesome. I apparently have more... Oh, no, that's the Shogunate. That's why. I'm like, why? We are the Shogunate as well. See? Chosokabe Shogunate. Huh? Huh? Yeah? We're the Shogunate. We're the fancy boys. Right. Let's have a look-see. Oh, for God's sake, move, you pleb. How are we doing over here? Oh, they have an army. Oh, development. Development. I can't bribe that. But they do have a navy. Sorry. Dude. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go get that army. Go get it. Seriously. Multiple reasons why, but go get it. No. Yes. Come on. Where is it? I don't care. Where is it? There it is. Get it. Oh, hello, Norishima Army. What are you doing out in the ocean? You know you guys can't swim. Oh, you're trying to launch a naval invasion of my territories? No. That's a shame, because what happens when I discover a fleet? It usually dies. Oh, this is fucking beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Love you. I'm not gonna lie, that was quite fortunate that I spotted that. That could have been a real fuckery. Though that said, this does make things interesting. So now all I have to do is land an army on, like, maybe the opposite side of the island, and I could potentially capture it, which means all this time I've spent waiting for the fucking ninja to arrive could result in nothing happening. I wish you were in range. Alright, we'll move the siege tower into position. Actually, also move you into position as well. You're kind of useless, but eh. That's actually quite a nice view. Sky's really weird, though. There you go. I've been taking so many photos in this thing. Right, I'm going to angle you slightly if the game lets me. I was wondering where. Oh, it's on this one. I don't know why, but they have this really nice little side thing where there's a bunch of guys, I'm assuming singing a prayer or some kind of sea shanty. And, right, I'll move my boss dude out of the way. You're a sacrificial lamb. You can go get shot to shit. I don't mind. I've tried maintaining a habit of not losing a single ship in the entirety of this campaign. But, well, in battle, I should say. Like, I've sacrificed enemy fleets, but, like, ships that I've built, and in battle, I aim to try not to lose a single one. And so far, I've been able to maintain the record, but I could very well be wrong. Oh, well, speaking of which, we'll have the right one on that one. And this is why I love all Atakabunes, and why when I get a chance to capture one, I take that one. I take the opportunity to do that. You know what? I think we should try do 19th century tactics. Sorry, 18th century tactics. Let's set the ships going. You boys will form up on the rear side of that. I can't wait to dealing with other methods of propulsion in this future potential series. I've been very disciplined in not trying to say what the hell it is, but it is getting hard to not do that. Row, you motherfuckers, row! Right, you swapped to another ammo type. We've got the wind. We have the weather gauge, I suppose is the term. I don't know if that's still an accurate term nowadays, but Master and Commander. Such a good film. If you guys are into your history and you want to see a film with good, honest historical accuracy and a story that doesn't sort of insult that, watch Master and Commander Far Side of the World. It is a beautiful rendition of 19th century war tactics and colloquialism and everything. It unapologetically tells history, and that's what I love about good, historically accurate things, is it tells history's ugly side as well as its beautiful side. And I think So many shows nowadays are so afraid of the modern day, like, mainstream kind of ideology that they are frightened to tell real stories with historical precedents. You know, it's like not everyone was equal back then. Not everyone had the ability to speak their mind. And, well, to be honest with you, that's kind of the same nowadays. But hey-ho. In a different way, then, shall I say. So when you see films take historical issues into account, but then tells a convening story with great character development and everything else, it's just a fantastic film. Personally, one of my favorite films done by Russell Crowe. I know Gladiator is a really good film, and I enjoyed him in that, but I actually prefer him in this film. In Master and Commander. I say that was his, in my opinion, that is his best film. Was about to say. Good broadside, good broadside. Give them hell, boys. Oh, good. The dumb bastards are trying to... Oh, they're routing. That's why. Oh, they're Waco assault as well. Nice. I'm surprised they still use trade ships, but then that just goes to show the level of quality... Well, not craftsmanship, but probably the level of how much shit is left. Because I have sunk quite a few Norishima fleets. Just saying. Alright, let's speed things up a bit. I'm surprised they haven't surrendered, though they're sinking. That's why. And they're not biting. Like, I'm shooting the shit out of them, and they're going to rout any second. Yep, there they go. That's one of them routing. Though, she looks like she's going to sink. Yeah, like, she's listing quite a bit. But then again, these things tend not to sink that much. Or at least if they do sink, they have to take a shit ton of punishment. There, she's coming out to attack. She might yet do something. I'd rather her surrender, because I'd rather capture these trading vessels, but at the same time, if it's her destiny to die in that regard, then I won't stop her. Meanwhile, my other ship is just chilling in the background, like, yep, it's fine. I'm impressed. I mean, they're routing. Her hull level is gone. At this point, she might as well just explode, which would make more sense. Now that would be a fucking terrifying prospect, wouldn't it? Right. So he's moving. Like, I mean, it would be... I mean, when I say terrifying, I mean in terms of, like, this kind of stuff, this type of gameplay. Where instead of the ship just exploding like you would be in, say, Fall of the Samurai, when you get a critical hit. If you get a critical hit with these other sort of things with semi-explosive stuff... Yep, they've surrendered. Good shout. The ship kind of just breaks apart. Like, when it hits a certain hull level, and, like, you basically continue to smash the living Christ out of it, it should have, like, a point where the hull just kind of just breaks apart. Because after so much damage, the structural integrity of some of the ships in real life just would fall apart. Like, it would just deconstruct itself. Especially if you've got a line of ships firing a, you know... If you've got a line of ships just going absolute fucking ham... okay, so they're going for this ship, which kind of sucks. Right, you make your way towards there. No, we got a good spread. That's routing. I'm more concerned about the medium Bude because they tend to have like the fire arrow spam. Right. Yeah, they're wavering again, but they don't have access to the fire cannon. Focus your fire on those boys. Oh, they've actually gone into shield now. I don't know if that cancels things out, but we'll see what happens. They're firing normal shot. Now, fire arrows? They've taken damage. Ooga booga! It's basically what's going on there. Oh, they're routing. Yo, my dude. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? If you haven't, prepare to be boarded. We're going to give you a load of Bibles. This is what I call aggressive conversion. Imagine if a Jehovah's Witnesses did this to your house. Just throws grappling hooks and be like, you will believe in our gods, you fuck! And that ship's still there. Huh. Reload rapidly. Engage and destroy that. Ooh, good, some rear shots there. Lovely. And we've captured the general as well, which is nice. Siege tower is routing. They've not fired a single fire shot. Why is that? Why is that? That's a very good question. Right, if you'd like to start sailing back... I'll tell you what, the workhorse of this army, this cannon Bune, I'm quite impressed with you. It's routing. And some bows are being thrown into it. Obviously not done by my dudes. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Surrender. Good shit. And now it's just this one dude left, and he's like, I don't want to do it. We're like, you have to come fight. We're like, I don't want to do it. We're like, you have to fight, come on. Be a man, come on. They're all just waiting. Right, tell you what. You guys have come to me like 90% of the time, so I'll do you a favor. Actually, you will go that way. I'll start sailing in that direction. You make your way that way. You make your way that way. We'll get the ships to go basically sail into a direction to finish them off. You'll be on the rear side of the line. You'll be on the mid section. You'll be on this section. You will form up over here. And yeah. It's been a pretty successful capturing, to be honest with you. You will take up defensive positions along this extra rear side. So you're going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. So glad you don't take damage for what's about to happen. Yeah, like, I'm glad they don't do that, because that would fucking suck. Even though in real life, that would have actually happened, and that would have been an absolute bitch of a time. Mr. Roro, get the fuck out of the way. Bomb, 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 bomb. You'll get shot up to shit. Try and form up into a decent defensive line there. You take up defensive position there. You take up defensive position over there. And you take up defensive position up over there. Okay, so this is a bit of a fustercluck. But I think, given what's about to happen to that poor ship... Line abreast, my dude. Have fun. About face him. And stop. Stop. And stop. And stop. Have fun. Boff. Good shit. Line abreast. Get as much fire down on that dude as possible. Keep going. We just need as much firepower as possible. You're not making any of this fucking easier, are you? Sail faster. Move into that center line. I hear a rout. Yeah, he's routing. Good. Battle's won. But we need to capture him. Good shit. This battle has been extremely successful. Very successful. Right, you sail like madmen. Yep, good. That's good enough for me. We just need more... We just need to fire a little bit more intensely into this dude, and then I think we'll be fine. You row like fuckery. Move into position. He's going to move to the right side of the ship. Or the left side in this case. Try and catch him up. I mean, this ship is going to take multiple levels of fire from the close, which is good. Whistling arrows just to make them even more demoralized. That's good. They're really slowing down now. Hey, have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Gotcha. Ooh, I got an achievement. The Fearsome Commander of Men. This is somewhere. There we go. Obtain a maximum level general in the campaign. Oh, good. I guess I never had that in my previous campaigns. This is really awesome. Sweet. So the entire enemy force has died. I have captured a number of their trading ships. In fact, I think I captured their entire fleet. We are going to suffer some attrition, though, which sucks, unfortunately. But we can do this. Boink! More money! So this fleet's unfortunately going to take some attrition. Unfortunately, despite not taking a single bit of damage, with the exception of maybe the heavy bune, we're now going to take damage because of the fucking high-stakes seas thing, which sucks. Okay, this army is the one... This can withstand an attack, as it's mostly those dudes. Can I land troops here? I think we can. Yes, we can. Oh! Dude. Land Navy. Land... Oh my god, yes! I didn't think we could do this, but we did it! Yes! Get in! Yes! Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. We can grab this island. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy to see this. It sounds incredibly shit, but at the same time, it is extremely awesome. Hang on, I just have to quickly... Just checking how long we had. Right, yeah, so one more turn, and then that'll probably be it for this episode. But, oh, that's fan-fucking-tastic news. I'm not gonna lie. That is honestly some pretty damn good news. I said, the reasons why is now, I thought it would be a real fucking struggle to get the troops just on the island itself. Because of how that island is formed, I didn't think we could land the troops behind the castle. I thought that was impassable terrain. The Arua's fleet is making moves, probably to attack my fleet that's going to try and do shit. But at this point, naval supremacy is a benefit, but not an essential. In West Hida, apparently. Oh, he's raided again. I see. Right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a dick. Sabotage the army. Come on, succeed. Yes! Good shit. Good fucking shit. Right, so the enemy army can... This army over here is going to suffer, and yes, it's going to suck trying to rebuild that every time. Right, Netsuke, can you do shit? No, you can't. Not yet. Okay, so we haven't got any dudes. There is a dude over there, but so far, so good. I'm going to have some dudes over there still. Right, cool. Concealed army has been discovered. I assume, yep, it has. Over here, we have a lot of stuff that's been constructed. Omizio is good. That's all lovely. Echizen is over there. Cargo is still in production. Cargo has gotten some new dudes as well as some new dudettes. Oh, brilliant. We got a foot archery range. Lovely. I'll probably put for you, because there's like a defensive thing. We have a Naginata or whatever. I tend to lean towards having 2 defensive buildings and like 1 monetary building in this game, just because I kind of like having extra safe defenses in that regard. Yeah, Mari is making her way up for the line. That's a naval province. East Echigo is looking like a really good... Oh, it's looking like a... Oh my god! Oh, hello, baby. Look at you, Sunpour, with your sexy design. You even have an encampment, which is an armory. The only thing wrong with that, I mean, ooh, hello. You're a castle. You've got an arsenal, a swordmaster school, a Naginata dojo. So you've got all the kind of essentials there, more or less. I mean, yeah, fuck. I think the only thing you're missing is the merchant building. And that is honestly good. And I got that one. I'm still smug as fuck over that. I'm not going to lie. He has an arsenal. That's impressive, considering this guy seems to be a traditionalist. Superior armor, superior melee. Fuck, that's really kind of fucking cool. He went with weaponsmith, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, I like you, Santo. You look very sexy. High seas attrition. Yes, I'm well aware. I like how apparently these European trading vessels, which have taken, you know, the entirety of Europe to get over here, are somehow, you know, entirety of Europe. You know, they aren't. Oh, it's fine. Fix 2K. Bloody hell. Like I'm swimming in money, but I'm still like, fuck, that's expensive. Right, which has the cannon? You have the cannon. Good. Right, now you're forced out of the battle. I'm going to have to break the rule of trying to be whatever. I'm going to put this army up to potentially reinforce it. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to be the battle for the next episode. The penultimate battle against our forces. So the enemy garrison inside the castle, not that impressive. But considering we're on a winter attrition now, we're going to have to play it carefully. We're not going to make any more advancements for the winter, obviously. But what we will try and do is we will try and... probably going to move up my agent, actually. I'm going to make him waddle up to the front line just to see what's going on. God, that fucking Suruga front line is watched out, isn't it? I have to figure a way of breaking that line. I mean, what I'll probably do is I'll probably try and see if I can make some pushes, because... Oh, this is going to be fucking awesome. So we got, like, a pretty solid defensive front line we have to break through, because over here we've got 3 castles in really close proximity in a very chokeholdy environment, and I don't quite have all the intel here. And then on the eastern front, we've got a massive fucking army of the Nasu, who are just chomping at the bit to get into our army. Yeah, their army... Fuck me. Yeah, their army is made up of mostly Ashigaru and a lot of Mangadals for some reason. But, like, the... tension. It's palatable. And on the western front, although there's not much of a real defense force in motion, there is a long fucking walk between us and West Echigo, which is a bit of a problem. But it is leading up to East Echigo, which is a pretty good defensive position in itself, because they've got a bridge, and there's a long fucking road before you get over to this location. But even better still, you've got fucking Santo. It's sexy as all hell. It's a bridge crossing area. Oh my god. But yeah, that's going to have to be it for this though, guys. I hope you do enjoy, and in the next episode you'll be seeing the fall of the Oki Islands, which means there won't be a flanking problem anymore. And a nation that gave me bloody Mary hell for so many episodes, turns, and what have you, because of the arseholiness of them. Yeah, they're going to be gone. So I'll catch you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below. Clicking on the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel for the next episodes to come. See you then.